What's up, my wealthy babies? We are back with another video, and with today's video I want to try something new, so today what we are doing is I will be doing a Sephora haul. So I just recently bought a whole bunch of makeup, not that much but kind of a lot of makeup, because I was overdue for some new makeup. The makeup that I have, what I've been using that for years. Now I know makeup do expire, okay, but I'm not gonna lie, I was just kind of lazy. The only thing that I would get new was foundation. So what I did was I took it upon myself and I had bought a whole bunch of makeup. So we're just gonna review the products that I did get from Sephora to see if it's worth it, to see if it really do work, because some of this stuff, some of the products are things that I've seen on TikTok that are trending, and I want to see, is it really giving what it's supposed to give? Let's review this, and I'll be right back after this intro. Every day, remember, your mind is rich, your soul is wealthy, and overall, you are unique. You are who you are, and don't allow anyone to change that. My name is Mary Taylor, and welcome. Alright, y'all, so we're back. I already did my eyebrows off camera, and what I use for my eyebrows is actually an eyebrow pencil from Sephora, and it is Instant Brow Waxy Brow Pencil, and I got this in the color black. Honestly, I think this eyebrow pencil is very smooth. It has a tip like this. It has a flat angle tip, and if you just screw the top of it, the pencil come out. And then on the other end, it has a eyebrow brush on the other end. And usually the type of eyebrow pencils that I do use are actually pencils, the one that you have to sharpen up. So something like this is different than what I usually use, but it goes on very smoothly. It's not too harsh, because sometimes when you use eyebrow pencils, it is really harsh, and then you just gotta do a lot of brushing and a lot of fixing up to just make it look right. With this eyebrow pencil that I got from Sephora, I didn't really have to do much, and to be honest, my eyebrows look very neat. I like them. This is like the best I have done my eyebrows. And yeah, so after I get done with my eyebrows, I usually prime my face. Sometimes I prime my face before I do my eyebrows, so my eyebrows won't be dry. But this time I didn't use primer because I want to review this primer that I recently got from Sephora. So the primer that I got, Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Usually what I do use is e.l.f. Grip Primer. And everybody loves that primer because it grips, it holds, it really holds the makeup. So I wanted to get the Milk Makeup Grip Primer to see if it really works. I only got the mini because I wasn't sure if I like it or not, and I didn't want to waste money on something if I didn't like it. So I got this in a mini size. So I'm about to prime my face. I honestly think it don't have that much of a grip. Now, I honestly have to see how my makeup lays with this primer, but to be honest, I will honestly stick with my e.l.f. primer because it is more thicker and it has that grip. Like, it really grips and your makeup stays. But this one is a little watery, I'm not gonna lie. But let's see how my makeup lays with this primer on though. So before I move on to the next product, let's get into the eyes, okay? I always do my eyes first before I do the foundation. So let's get into that. Alright, we're back now, and I did my eyeshadow. So I got some eye tape from Sephora. I never used eye tape before. Here's what it looked like. Here's the packaging and stuff. But when I take it out, it's so cute. You see my face that it says Sephora? This is what it looked like. And yeah, so I know eye tape is good to make sure that when you're doing your eyeshadow, you're not making a mess all over your face, because sometimes the powder can get messy and it falls on your face. So this also catch it, but also I know that eye tape is really good to making the shape of your eye when you are doing your eyeshadow. I kind of like the eye tape because they catch the powder, and it also gives me, like, it shapes my eyeshadows. I already shaped my eyeshadow. I have no problem with it, but I really like it because it doesn't make a huge mess on my face when it comes down to me having to move on to my foundation, and I got all this powder on my face. Now that my eye look is done, we can move on to the foundation. And the foundation that I will be using today, I just seen this all over TikTok, and I hope I got the right color, but I got me some Makeup by Mario. And everybody been saying how this foundation really helps match their skin. It is full coverage. I hope it's full coverage. I hope I got the right color for my skin complexion. But yeah, so I had to try it because when I first seen the Makeup by Mario, I was like, oh yeah, like the way it was matching people's skin complexions and the way that the foundation went on the skin so smoothly, and then it makes the skin look so seamless and smooth, and it gives good coverage. It's really hard to find full coverage foundation that will cover up your hyper pigmentation, that will cover up your dark spots. It's really hard to find foundations that do that, but I really want to give it a try and make sure it's not all talk. And Makeup by Mario foundation really gives what it's supposed to give. This is how the foundation looks, and I think I got this in the color 18W, but I try my best to match my skin color because I did this online. So I'm gonna do a couple pumps on the back of my hand. Hold on, 1, 2. This is how the color looks. That looks pretty bright. I'm not gonna lie, I might not have got the right color. Like, I feel like this color will really match me in the wintertime, because in the summertime I'm darker than what I'm usually am. In the wintertime I'm pretty lighter, but I'm still gonna give it a try, even though it looks like it's not my color. And 9 times out of 10, this is my winter color and not my summer color. So I'm just gonna use my buffer and just pat it in. It's very lightweight. The foundation is light, it's not heavy, and I don't know, like, what y'all think? Does it blend in? Since I blended in, does it match me? Do you guys think so? Or am I being delusional? Like, I feel like it matched my neck more than my actual face because I've been outside, I've been getting a tan, but if I had got one shade darker, I feel like it would have matched my skin tone exactly how it should. On camera, it really looked like my skin is smooth. Y'all see that? Like, it matched my neck and everything, and I haven't even went down to my neck. Usually what I do use is Bobbi Brown. Now, I like to use Bobbi Brown. One is more thicker and it is heavier, but it does give me that full coverage that I usually like because, you know, I don't know if you can see it on camera or if you guys have seen it, that I have like a little dark spots in this area, and I don't want that to be seen up under my makeup. So I am gonna do 2 more pumps and just go directly in. Pat it in my hand right here, and then go onto my face. Because maybe that gives more of a full coverage. But it is very light though. Usually when I do foundation, I try not to do too much. And when I am doing my foundation, I don't put any foundation under my eyes because I leave that for my concealer. Yeah, this is not my color, and then I added more, so I'm gonna just have to blend this out real good. I'm gonna get a sponge that I have, a dry sponge, and I'm just gonna blend this through some more. I blended out everything with my sponge, and on camera, what I'm looking at is definitely giving skin. This will work well for me in the wintertime. If you think I'm tripping, let me know in the comments that you know, if this shade actually works for me when it comes to this foundation. I just feel like I need one shade darker than what I actually got. Of course, I'm gonna keep this because I'm gonna need this for the winter time because I am lighter. After I'm done with my foundation, I always go in with a spray. Usually I use a setting spray, and what I do use on a regular is my MAC primer setting spray. But since I am reviewing my new makeup, I got the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush setting spray. I heard a lot of good things about Charlotte Tilbury makeup, and I definitely want to give this spray a try because everybody is so obsessed with the airbrush setting spray. So I'm gonna use this before I go into my concealer. Spray it, protect the lace. With this airbrush setting spray, it does give my skin a little glow. It does make my skin look a little oily, which is something I don't like under my makeup, but it's not a problem because one, it smells good, but also it is so lightweight and it doesn't take long to dry. And to be honest, it made my foundation, my Makeup by Mario foundation kind of blend in better with my skin. I will still use my MAC primer setting spray, but I will use that for while I'm doing my makeup. But I will use the Charlotte Tilbury's airbrush setting spray at the end of my makeup when I'm finishing with everything. I would definitely use this as my finishing setting spray. I am about to go in with my concealer up under my eyes and the rest of my face. Now, I got NARS. I used NARS concealer before. I got this in Biscuit. This is the color Biscuit. And I think I used this color before. If not, I use a lighter color, but I used this concealer before and I like it. Let me just say, before you blend out, leave your concealer on your face for a little bit. I say about a minute or two, just so it can just seep into your skin, because sometimes with concealer, it gets like thicker the longer you let it sit on your face, and which also gives you more of a full coverage. So definitely keep that in mind. NARS concealer, it gives you a full coverage and it's not even full coverage. It does the job and it also brightens up the areas that needs to be brightened on your face. Like you see my chin, I like how that looks. Then I'm gonna go with my nose. And you just see how like it blended out so well. Like NARS really do that. My under eye looks smooth. I don't know about what y'all think, but to me, it looked pretty smooth. Yeah, now it's time for me to contour. I didn't buy anything new for contouring because I usually use the Pro Concealer. I don't know what color this is. I use the Dark Cocoa in a Pro Concealer. Okay, so I went ahead and contoured my face. This is what it looks like. I contour my nose. I definitely contour my lip. Even though my lips are already big, let's make it more juicier. Contour my cheeks and my jawline. So usually when I do this, I use an angle brush to blend it out. I just got done blending out my contour, and I definitely want to review the Dewy Blush. Now, I'm not really a blush girl, but I've been trying to get into it. I've been trying to get into blush, and I got this in the color Spicy. I've seen girls do blush first before they go into the concealer again. So I definitely want to try that out, because if I make a mistake or the blush is too much, too harsh, the concealer is gonna clean it all up. So this is how it look. And like I said, I got it in the color Spice. I didn't want to get pink. I didn't want to get nothing like vibrant, because I don't like blush that much. I feel like I have to be careful with this, because if you use too much, you're gonna fuck up. So I'm just wiping most of the product off, and I think I'm just gonna use one dab here and one dab there. That should be enough, right? I'm not a blush girl. One dab here, one dab there. Okay, so I'm just gonna pat it in. I hope it don't look like I got bruised. Hold on now. I'm just gonna use this blend brush. So I feel like it's better to blend it out with a sponge than an actual brush. It look like I don't have enough, but for me, I feel like it's just enough. This is for like everyday wear. You don't need to use too much if you don't like blush. I think I'm gonna try one more dot, because I want to see it a little bit more, but I don't want it to be like too much. So I'm gonna put that much and put that much. What y'all think? Do you think that this color is for me? Like, this is perfect? Or it's like, nah, girl, just don't use blush at all? I could see something, but I definitely like it. Time to get into concealing again, just to make sure everything is sharp and to make sure everything is bright. This type of concealer is full coverage, but it is a lot. After I'm done with all my creams, now it's time for us to get into the powder. Usually what I've been using is the banana powder. I've been using that for so long, but you know, now I had to upgrade. So I upgraded to Fenty Beauty, the Pro Filler setting powder. I've been hearing so many good reviews on this, and I had to get it. I really want to see if this Pro Filter setting powder gives what everybody says that it gives. I got this in the cashew. This is what it looked like on the inside. Let me see if I can show y'all. So I just tap it on my wrist before I go in and set my under eye. And while I'm setting my under eye, I'm making sure that I am pressing in so it can really seep in there. Alright, so I used the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting spray, and I also think it gives. It makes the pores look like it ain't there. You know, it makes the skin look smooth. That's the whole objective. Then after I had used the Pro Filter setting spray, I went ahead and touched up my face with my bronzer and stuff like that. So I did that, and then I set my face with the airbrush setting spray. So now I'm just gonna do the final touches to my makeup, and once I'm done, I'll be right back, y'all. Alright, y'all, so I'm back after I finished my makeup, and this is the final look. If you guys interested in seeing how I achieved this hairstyle, definitely watch the last week's video. I went ahead, I did my lashes. I got these lashes from Temu. For my lip, I used my Wet n Wild Mega Stick lip gloss that I recently have sponsored. If you have not seen that collab of Wet n Wild and Walmart video that I had posted on my TikTok and Instagram, definitely go check that out. Next week's video is all about me doing a lip combo with Wet n Wild Mega Slick lip gloss, so definitely stay tuned for that while I do the review on the lip gloss that Wet n Wild has sent me. But yeah, other than that, this is how the makeup turned out. All the products that I had used in this video will definitely be down in the description below, so definitely pay attention to that if you guys are interested in getting any of these products, or if you don't want to get it online, definitely go into Sephora and you can go grab these products as well. Let me not forget to remind y'all, if you do buy these products on the Sephora website, they do have Afterpay. So if you don't feel like paying the whole amount for your makeup, definitely try their Afterpay and you can still get a whole bunch of makeup for the low. So thank you guys for watching. Definitely leave your comments down below. Y'all already know, give this video a thumbs up, and y'all already know the memo. If you're not subscribed, then what the fuck are you doing? You're missing out on some good ass content, girl. So thank you for watching, and bye my babies.